What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Morrissey, and we're back with another tune from the expanded folder for Kill Uncle 1991. Thank you again to Seb. And this one is apparently a non-album single, which is Pregnant for the Last Time. So, okay, the meaning of the phrase is clear enough: to be pregnant, to be expecting a child. Of course, for the last time would suggest knowledge of future events or possibilities, and maybe that could be due to age. Maybe it could be due to your preference, meaning you don't want to have another child after this. Either way, there's a lot of potential context that is not specified, so I'll see what I can follow along with on a first listen. This is Morrissey. The song is Pregnant for the Last Time, and it's a non-album single included in an expanded folder for Kill Uncle.
Then you see someone new and you want someone new, so you have someone new. I don't blame you. We would all do the same as you, if ever we had the nerve to. Chips with cream for the last time, the people's friend for the last time. Oh, we're so glad that you finally tiny striped socks for the last time, pokes and prods for the last time, and the doctor said, don't nod your head until June. But then you see someone new and you want someone new, so you have someone new. I don't blame you. We would all do the same as you, if ever we had the chance to. Sit at noon for the last time, and who is gonna clean up? Would you be so kind? Oh, everybody's there, and the strange clothes that you're wearing. Bad advice for the last time, and people being nice for the very first time. Oh, we're so glad that you have finally decided.
Sonically, it's fascinating because there's definitely a bit of a, like, if not country, certainly a bit of a, rural rock type of feel here, especially in the chorus. I mean, even like the hand claps instead of the snares, that gives it a certain like folk or country feel. Some of the guitar work has a bit of, again, like country twang to it, especially in the chorus. Lyrically, I think there's a lot of critique masked as like observation or acceptance, and also again a bit of like self-denigration in the process, meaning it sounds like he's talking about someone who, like, she keeps saying like, no, I'm done fooling around, I'm done just kind of going out and sleeping with people and so on. But then he's saying like, you see someone and you want that person and you have that person and you kind of go through it again. And so it's kind of that, like, you keep saying it's the last time, but then it keeps not being the last time, and the way you're dressing and so on. But then it's like he's also saying, the reality is we'd all be doing what you're doing if only we had the opportunity. So it seems to be this person is like, attractive enough that they can keep going out and getting with people, and they keep sort of trying to rein themselves in or insisting to others, to the narrator, that that was the last time, I'm pregnant for the last time, and then I like the way he looks, and I'd like him, and she goes and has him, and then the cycle starts over again. So it's like the narrator is criticizing this person for one, kind of being full of it and just being impulsive and kind of like crass in their approach to intimacy or to romantic commitment or something, and yet at the same time saying, well, we'd probably be doing the same thing too. We just don't have that same degree of allure, or we're not as attractive to others as you are. So we can't just see someone who looks good and go have them, so to speak. So yeah, again, it feels a bit self-denigrating, but also like critical of the other person, even if it's sort of in this like, I'm just observing what's happening here, and what, we'd probably be doing what you're doing. But I think there's a critique built into that about like, again, a crass, or like, what's the right word? Like a lack of substance when it comes to the way they're engaging in romance / sexual relations with others. So yeah, again, it feels very Morrissey, and like I said, I'm intrigued by the sonic composition, because it definitely, it sounded less Smiths and more like a bit country rock or something. So yeah, not a phrase I would normally associate with Morrissey, but I have learned, going through his solo material, that there's been some songs which have sounded a bit Smiths-like, but a lot of it has not, and the songs that haven't sounded so much like the Smiths have been not like the Smiths in some different ways. So definitely enjoying the variety of his catalog. So once again, big shout out to Seb. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.